good anyways.
Okay, tell us a little bit about this roundtable and why you're having it.
I want to hear from people in the Valley, nurses, doctors, patients, hospitals, what this outright repeal of the Affordable Care Act means. And I mean, even Governor Kasich has admonished his Republican friends in Washington, you don't repeal the Affordable Care Act without replacing it today, because 700,000, 800,000 people will lose their insurance. A million Ohioans, just in Ohio alone, a million Ohio seniors will have some of their Medicare benefits scaled back. 26-year-olds will be thrown off their parents' health plan, and a lot of the consumer protections on pre-existing conditions will be done away with.
Okay, now, though, Republicans have said they're not going to rip the rug out immediately, that this will be something that they're going to come up with a replacement for.
Well, for 6 years, Republicans have chanted repeal and replace. They've never come up with a replacement. They have no specific ideas or plan to replace, and they are asking 700,000 or 800,000 Ohioans to trust them. We're going to repeal it. It's a little like burn my house down, and then I'll figure out where you're going to live afterwards. I mean, you don't just get rid of this. What particularly bothers me is a bunch of politicians with good salaries and government paid health insurance want to take it away from thousands of families in the Mahoning Valley making $8, $10, $12 an hour, but don't have insurance.
There are a lot of those people, though, that I talk with that say, I can't afford it. I'm paying like $65 a month, but I have to pay $5,000 before I even get access to any health care. So it's not affordable for me. Are there provisions that need to be fixed, or what?
Of course, there are things we can fix in the Affordable Care Act, but 700,000, 800,000 Ohioans have insurance today, and mostly it's affordable. For some people it isn't. There are subsidies for that, and there are some things that need to be fixing, but what people had before this, they were either uninsured or their insurance plans were much worse than this. And this has clearly made a positive difference in so many people's lives.
How would repealing the ACA affect people who aren't insured or buy it? I mean, raising their premiums?
Well, the people that are insured privately now, if the Republicans repeal and don't replace, it will inject so much uncertainty in the insurance market. Insurance companies will start to pull out. They'll start to raise premiums. So you can bet insurance rates, if they repeal this and don't replace, insurance rates for much of the presently insured public and private insurance will see their rates go up.
How many carriers are there, like in Ohio? And a lot of states, their healthcare providers are pulling out. So how many healthcare providers are there in Ohio?
Depends on where you live, on how many insurers there are. There will be fewer if this passes because more plans will pull out. It's a problem that we need to fix. If you're on Medicaid, and there are 700,000 Ohioans that now have Medicaid that didn't before, most of them have jobs, but they're $7, $8, $9, $10 an hour jobs. Those providers there are generally enough providers there. In some of the insurance exchanges there aren't, and that's what we need to work on.
Do we lose jobs from this?
You will hear today people say that represent St. Elizabeth's and others that there's no question that as fewer people are insured, they're bringing in less revenue, and that means that that some rural hospitals will undoubtedly close, and most hospitals will have to lay people off.
Okay, but again, this is if they repeal without replacing.
If they
we don't know they're going to do
they plan to replace later, but they have no plan. I mean, why should the American public believe that they're going to throw 700,000 people off insurance and trust us we'll fix it down the road? I mean, Governor Kasich said don't do that because there's no place for those 700,000, 800,000 Ohioans that now have insurance because of the Affordable Care Act. There's nowhere for them to go. It means they show up in emergency rooms. It means they don't have the money or the insurance to pay. It means hospitals then shift costs to insured patients. None of this is good news. They're breaking something that generally, mostly is working. And again, these are politicians with good paying jobs and good health insurance provided by taxpayers, taking insurance away from people who have jobs in low paid jobs.
last question for me.
Sure.
Does Congress, do members, do you and Senate, do you guys, like Congressman Ryan and you, do you have to use the ACA Act also?
I am on the exchanges.
That's what I thought.
And
I thought
before
they
I got
changed
on the
it.
exchanges, I paid my own health insurance because of a campaign promise I made 20 years ago.
I knew that. But
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, we're on the
you-
exchanges.
All
I believe all of
Congress
us
people
are,
have to
yeah.
be on the
Yeah.
exchange now, I think.
I
Is
believe
that
so.
it?
Yeah, I know I
Okay.
am. Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's required. We can get that. Isn't that right? I think it's required. Yeah.
Okay, and then one other thing too. Can you let us know what the outcome too is of this meeting, or
Sure,
what?
sure.
Do you plan any type of action?
Well,
or-
we're asking people just to get involved. I mean, the reason that this repeal may not happen is because the public has shown great unhappiness with throwing this many people off insurance. I mean, when John Kasich's telling his Republican colleagues, "Don't do this," it's having an impact on what the public's views are, pushing Congress to do the right thing. Okay.
Well, we still got to hear
Sure.
one last question. I know some of your Democratic colleagues
Yeah.
don't plan on attending next Friday for the oath of office inauguration. You still plan on going?
I plan on going. I think it's outrageous when the president. I mean, I'd say this. I'm hopeful that first, yes, I'm going. I'm hopeful that the new president will begin to try to heal, not attack a civil rights icon, not attack the parents of a dead soldier, not attack John McCain, a POW, not attack a disabled reporter. I'm hopeful that he'll use this to begin to heal. I want to work with this president on trade issues. I got in touch with him 2 days after the election to help him work to renegotiate NAFTA and pull out of the Trans-Pacific Partnership. But if his efforts continue to be raising the retirement age, the eligibility age for Medicare, I'll oppose him. If it's privatize the Veterans Administration, I'll oppose him. If it's take kids out of public schools and put them in for-profit charters, I'll oppose him.
Senator, thank you.